Alright, welcome. Today we're playing Mono Blue Temple. So, we're playing Counterspell, Spring Seas, and no second color, just Mono Blue. With that we can support for Blast Zone, and we have 8 manlands in for Faerie Conclave and for Hall of the Storm Giants, which is pretty good cards, right? We have Counterspells and Spring Seas. Dismember is our only removal spell, which is technically not true because we also have for Brazen Borrower and Subtlety, which we can use to handle creatures before they enter the battlefield. And 4 Vendilion Cliques as our 8 fairies in the deck. And I think the most important card, besides obviously Chalice of the Void, which is pretty good against the Cascade matchups, is Svyelun. It has a lot of text, but basically it says when it attacks, draw a card. Nothing more, nothing less. And maybe you can, with the Tide Shape on the sideboard, it has a second ability, but it's not that relevant. This card supports our deck. We have 4 Force of Negation, 4 Subtlety, which we use to often to pitch a cast, so we can interact with the opponent and protect the Svyelun and generate card advantage and win a control-ish game. And most often you play a Vendilion Clique or Brazen Borrower and then attack for 12 over 2 turns, which is a pretty fast clock. 24 lands, as mentioned, for Faerie Conclave, for Hall of the Storm Giant, 8 manlands, 1 Minamo, it's a free island, 1 Oboro, also the same. Minamo and taps our Svyelun and Vendilion Cliques if we have to. Oboro can be bounced against something like a K command, bounce to Oboro and discard it rather than a real card, and to Otawara, which is pretty good because we have a lot of legendary creatures in Svyelun and Vendilion Clique, which we often can pitch and bounce something for 3 mana. The sideboard, as mentioned, we have 4 Spring Seas in the main deck. To support that strategy, we have 4 Tide Shaper, which is also like a mini Delver. If the opponent sees, okay, we don't have that much small creatures, we board that in against control-y matchups and pressure the opponent from that side. Then we have 2 Relics and 2 Unlicensed and Hers, just a good card in Modern. 2 Dress Zone and 2 Hurkyl's Recall, and the 3 Ratchet Bombs. It's for the Urza Saga matchup. The Ratchet Bomb also good against like Rhinos or Hammer Time. Yeah, deck looks pretty funky. I'm excited to play it. Let's play some matches. Alright, we're gonna draw. I think we can keep this hand. Expedition map. I would imagine we're playing against mono black Coffers. Maceman's Home is a card I want to counter, but I'm not really sure with what. I think with Subtlety, maybe? Let's counter with Subtlety. The card just generates too much card advantage. Relics are fine. If we don't draw land, yeah, if we don't draw land, I guess we have to Spring Seas to Oboro. Land and pass the turn. Yeah, Dismember is not that great in this matchup, unfortunately. We found a Coffers, which doesn't generate mana. Yeah, let's counter that. They have Coffers and 2 cards in hand. Yeah, this Svyelun has to live. Alright, so they didn't crack. It's good. They play the swamp. Don't play the despair. Yeah, sure. That's a bit late. Yeah, let's pass the turn. Three plus 3 is 6, right? Yeah, we have to counter that. We also have to draw untapped land. Just the land wasn't enough. Maybe play the Chalice on 1. Since we don't have a counterspell anyway in our hand. Yeah, I mean, oh, this. Okay. Later, draw 2 cards. And get rid of 4 Spring Seas. Pretty good for him. Alright. I think I have to play the Svyelun. That's turn. Okay, I think that's good. Maybe. I'm second the relic. Damnation, yeah. Alright. Let's draw land. Pass the turn. Field of Ruin. Interesting. I think I'll play the Subtlety. Yeah, target nothing. And if we don't draw anything, we can activate the Faerie Conclave and force them to activate the Field of Ruin. Maybe not force, but it's a lot of mana. I think that's a marsh. Yeah, it looks like a march. It's an instant, right? Yeah. Drew another hall. Let's activate the Faerie Conclave and attack for 2. We draw on that land next turn, we can start attacking with the Hall. But it's a lot of mana. But cast Emerald, alright, I think we can scoop to that, right? Yeah. So, Dismember is not good. I think I want the Tide Shaper. Chalice is kind of weird. Yeah, I think we bought out the Chalices and bring in, I don't know, something to cycle. Maybe 2 Ratchet Bombs. Let's bring in 2 Relics and 2 Dressed On. Alright, I think I'll keep this hand. We can mess with the mana with the first 3 land drops. Let's hope they don't have a way to push. The fire, okay. Alright, I think I'll start spring seizing them. It's a pretty good draw. Let's spring seize Oboro. And then we play the Otawara and spring seize the Castle Vantress. That's fine. Right, yeah, I think so. Coating. Alright, yeah, let's just take Otto on. Could have played a Tide Shaper for 1. I think I'll force pitch Dressed On. Alright, so we can add 1 blue, say okay. Then we can cast the Vendilion Clique. Okay, they have a lot of stuff. I don't take the Walking Ballista. I don't think I'll take the March. I think I'll take the Coating. Yeah. I hope they play the Walking Ballista. Great. Now we can cast the Dress On. And the Walking Ballista just dies. We know about the March, Emrakul, the Invoke, and Khan. Coil Engine is pretty good. Right, I think I will pass this with Kicker. Targeting the Swamp. Then we will attack. I think it's still the Khan. Maybe. It's a Khan. It's a Khan. Okay, so they have 6 mana now. Or... oh no, they only have 5, right? Coffers plus the... yeah. Coffers doesn't make the 5 mana, the 6 mana. Is it March? It's March. Right, let's counter that. Subtlety is pretty good. Play the hall and pass the turn. We have 8 on board. Defile the click. Yeah, sure. I don't think we cast anything here. That's pretty good. And pass the turn. Now we don't lose to a damnation if they somehow can cast it. With protection against Khan, we can bounce the Wormcoil Engine if they can cast it. Khan. Yeah, let's just cast the Subtlety. Right, nice. We could maybe bring in the Hurkyl's Recall over the Relics, but Recall is so bad. We have Brazen Borrower, we have... maybe it's... yeah, maybe it's better still. Alright, I think we have a good hand. Not that much more denial this time, but we have Counterspell to Svyelun. Now we have got the pitch for the Force. Force, sure. Took our Counterspell. Yeah, let's play the island, pass the turn. Let the Oboro. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, let's play the Blast Zone. Interesting. Let's play the V-Click. Just the one card, right? Targeting them. Let's put the card on bottom. Yeah. It's one card. They know about the Blast Zone, Island, Svyelun. Yeah. I wanted to crack this Blast Zone, but I think I'll just leave up the Counterspell. Attack for 6, draw a card. Subtlety's pretty good. Alright. Do we counter that? No. It would be kind of annoying if they have exactly the quad black card. Invoke something. Damnation. Yeah, sure. Play your relic. No. Okay. This costs 6, right? Maybe we shouldn't have played it. Maybe we should have kept in hand. Yeah, sure. If they don't have anything, we can just attack with the Hall. Which looks like... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I think. Just nickel and dime them, and then make the final hit with Hall. Easy enough. Nice, GG's. Alright, we have a draw, and we have a Dismember into Chalice. Looks like a good keep. Sentinel. Okay. Huh. I think we play the Hall first. We could be playing against something like Hammer Time. Yeah, okay. Looks like Hammer Time. There is an argument to dismember the Esper Sentinel now. Or we just... I think I will dismember it. They get to draw a card, but at least they can't use the mana for Springleaf Drum this turn. As long as they don't have a 0-drop. Another Esper Sentinel. Awkward. Alright. I think resolving Chalice is pretty good in the spot. Even if they get to draw a card. The following turn we can play Blast Zone Svyelun. And turn after, if we draw an island or untapped land in general, we can Blast Zone the 1-drops away. I think Otawara is the card I'm most afraid of. Is it a Faerie? 4 mana. Oh. Alright, let's... Okay, I don't think we're playing against Hammer Time. Looks like Blue-White Affinity. Yeah, if we knew the matchup, maybe we could have played a bit better. Let's not show them Blast Zone. Alright, those are results. I would like to draw Dismember, I think. I should have played Blast Zone first. Alright, do we crack the Blast Zone or keep up Counterspell? I think we keep up Counterspell. It's close. The one card I don't want to see is... That's good-ish. Yeah, let's call it that. Prelating on Esper Sentinel basically means they draw a card every time you cast a non-creature. It's pretty good. Alright, let's see if they want to attack us or not. Right? It's 5, right? Salty is fine. Maybe we try to out-tempo them with subtleties. I mean, they can't cast a Shadow Spear, which would hinder the plan. And if they want to cast a Thought Monitor, we can salty that. I think it's good. I just want to jump with the Faerie Conclave here. Yeah, I think I'll jump with Faerie Conclave because I don't think Hall is our game plan. It doesn't do much, fortunately. Chalice. Could play Chalice on 0. Yeah. Pass the turn. If they equip the Crane Plating on a non-construct creature, we just die. Yeah, you can cast Esper Sentinel. Alright, they saw it. They can't resolve it. It's Subtlety, the Thought Monitor. Let's see, if we had cast a Subtlety rather than jump with the Faerie Conclave, would have had one land more. Maybe that was better to cast a Subtlety and trade with the Esper Sentinel rather than throw away the Faerie Conclave. Alright. I don't know what, but we have to draw something. Oh, they didn't equip. Oh, that's good. Thing is a 3. Thing is a 4/4. Right. I think I'll just attack with Svyelun. Interesting. So we can... Nah, then we'd just die, right? Dismember the Urza. Okay, let's just... If they block with a construct, we can blow up. Yeah. Let's blow up the Spring Leaf Drum. And then we can dismember the Urza. And then we have a Subtlety to block the Emery with. 2. The thing costs 7. The Thought Monitor. I think them not attacking last turn was pretty bad. So we know did they both? They at least topped one Thought Monitor. Yeah, they topped both. Alright. Got there. Alright, I want to dress down the Hurkyl's Recall. The Ratchet Bomb. I think that's it, right? Dismember was good. I don't... Yeah, Spring Seas is like good against Urza Saga, but bad against the rest of the deck, basically. I don't want the Forces. Thing is, do I want Chalice? That's all. That's... We're on a draw. Chalice was pretty good there. Maybe we can cut the Chalices on a draw and bring them in back into play and cut something else. Oh, this hand. I think this is a mulligan. I feel like this hand's a mulligan, but I could be wrong. Yeah, let's take a mulligan. Alright, alright. I'll keep this, and the mana's a bit awkward. Play this. No. The mana's so weird. I think we have to bottom the Counterspell, because the mana doesn't really function. Alright. Let's see if they play Urza Saga now. No, just a Razor-Tide Bridge. Ugh. It's a lot of Esper Sentinels. Right. I want them to just play 1-drops, right? That looks like, yeah. Kind of want to salty that. They put it on bottom, okay. They could be looking for a land, maybe. If they have Urza in hand. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, looks like they just had a second one. Sure. Down to 15. Do play the Brazen Borrower as a creature. Alright, we play the land out. Fortune is a tap land and attack for 3. They have the option to attack for 8 next turn. Select 2-turn clock the opponent. Yeah, that's good. How much is that? 6. We take 5 gold down to 10. The thing is, they have an Ether Spell Bomb in hand. And not in hand, in play. I think I'll play out the Brazen Borrower. Okay. No, we just take our turn. Another blast down, okay. Let's attack with 3. Yeah, these Spring Seas don't look that great. I'm being honest. I think I'll bounce the token. Do I pay? I don't think I'll pay. Nope. Yeah, this Ingenious Smith is pretty annoying. Sure. Equip Thought Monitor with Nethelcyst. Yeah. And they still have the Ether Spell Bomb. Let's play the Brazen Borrower. Play the Spring Seas. Don't pay. Don't pay. Then we Spring Seas the other land. And hope for a Hurkyl recall. But even with the recall, we're just dead to a Smith, right? Yeah, alright. Got us. These Spring Seas still look terrible. Alright. Yeah, let's bring in the Chalices and cut the Spring Seas down to 1. Alright, we can't keep this hand. Down to 5. Alright, I think I'll keep this hand and bottom blast on Vendilion Clique. Play Island and pass the turn. Okay, no Esper and Mountain 1. Let's finish draw. I don't think I will put a charge counter on the Ratchet Bomb anytime soon. Keep it on 0, and if we have to, we can put a counter and then sacrifice. Spell Pierce, okay. And the Ether Spell Bomb. What else is it? A 3/3. Lincoln attack through that. Smith is a max 2/2. Alright, let's see if we can draw a card or not. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's okay, nice. Alright, with 2 Otawaras we can... Guess we can play one? Do we? Maybe we want to maximize on spells. Could see that. Yeah, sure. Let's play the famous Vendilion Clique in the draw step. Which I didn't do like for 4 or 5 years. I don't remember when I cast Vendilion Clique the last time in a tournament. That's a rebuke, yeah, that's fine. Slating is not that much action. Okay, they saw it. I want to say if they don't crack the Flooded Strand, we can play a land, and in response to them cracking, we can still have Blast Zone up, but they saw it, fortunately. Alright, combat. Alright, now they bounce it. Let's play her again and pass turn. Alright, what are the chances the last card is... Oh, okay, it's not Metal Duke. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ugh, boy. That's annoying. I would like to draw Dismember. Yeah. Chalice is good. Right. Following that, I think I'll play a Chalice on one. There it is. We didn't see Urza Saga game 1 and game 2. Where does this come from? What's the play here? I think I will bounce the Shadow Spear. Bouncing the Shadow Spear means they have to bounce the Chalice to play the Shadow Spear, which in turn means we can maybe swing with Svyelun for a turn. Alright. We will dismember the Thought Monitor, the unequipped one. That's pretty good. And then attack the Tef. Right, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can take one hit. And turn bounce the board with 2 tokens. Great play. Not to forget we still have Brazen Borrower. So that's 9 damage, right? It's a lot. It's just 8. Just 8. Alright, yeah, let's take a turn. Dressdown is also pretty good. Dressdown means we can recall them now. Recall them now. Attack. Subtlety is pretty good. And pass the turn. Yeah. 3 artifacts. They can play plating. Then they're missing 1 artifact, right? Sure. Let's play the Brazen Borrower. Then we bounce the construct token. Right. Attack for 6. Oh, the rest sounds good. And pass the turn. Alright, I think we can win this game. Thoughtcasts. I think I'll counter that. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Thought Monitor costs 7. Otawara on Chalice. Yeah, you got it. Shadow Spear. I will Subtlety. Yeah, they don't have a creature here. Alright, so first of all, attack. Does double Subtlety win? Should, right. I think we just pass the turn. Yeah, we just Subtlety this. And then Subtlety the Thought Monitor from the hand. Svyelun drew us 50 cards this game, and we took a mulligan to 5. Alright, we played a few matches with this deck. What's the verdict? I mean, Svyelun was pretty nice. We didn't play against 4-color Omnath or something, but we had an interesting matchup against Mono Black Control and Urza Saga deck in blue-white Urza. I was really impressed with this deck. Svyelun was great, the subtleties were nice, the tempo plan, the Hall of the Storm Giants against the Mono Black opponent was pretty good. Chip and dime them and then just deal the final blow with his manland. I would definitely recommend this deck going forward. I think you can maybe move a few numbers, but all in all, it's a pretty good deck, and I will definitely play it if I can get my hands on the missing cards in a future FNM. But yeah, that's it from me for today. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.